Alright, so we got to play around a little bit with color and we got to play around with font size. So now let's do a little exercise where we work on our skills on CSS. So I have a website here that I created. It's a little bit hideous because of all the colors that are on here, but it's going to work and it's going to help us refine and fine-tune our CSS skills. So what we have is a heading over here that says welcome to my website. Now this is an H1 heading, but we're going to be customizing our font size for this H1 heading to 16 points. Now over here we have a paragraph. Now this paragraph is size 12 point. Now the paragraph's color is green, but we have an italicized word called everything, and that everything is colored yellow. Now lastly we have an H2 heading over here that without any changes to its font size. Now all we're going to do to this one is we're going to add the color red to it. So let's go ahead and make the HTML document for this, and I'll let you guys work on the CSS for a little bit. So let's go to File, New, File from Template, HTML5. Let's call this one Styling Exercise. Let's open that up. And might as well open up another text document for our CSS. So let's go ahead and open up another file. Let's save this one. We'll call this styling.css, and we'll save that. So let's go ahead and write this website. Let's go ahead and add the meta charset tag. Okay, in the body, all we're going to do is we're going to write an H1 should I say. It's going to say welcome to my website. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to write a paragraph that says in this website you will learn, and then everything, the word everything was italicized, so we're going to put an I tag in there, an italicized tag, everything, and then outside this tag we're going to write to make a website. And then lastly we're going to add another H2 that says have fun. Alright, let's go ahead and save that, and I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work on styling this website right here. As I said before, this is a heading with size 16 point, that's the color blue. We also have a paragraph that says that's the color green, the size 12 point, but the word everything is colored yellow since it's italicized. And we also have an H2 tag over here that only has the color red done to it. So give yourself a little bit of time, go ahead and pause this video, and if you get stuck or you think you want to check your answers, go ahead and press play and we'll work on it from there. So see you in a little bit. So assuming you gave this exercise a try, let's go ahead and work on this. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to implement and link our style sheet. Hopefully you guys remember to do that. So we're going to do a link tag. Now we're going to describe the relationship. So relationship is, it's a style sheet, so we're going to write in quotation marks style sheet. Now we're also going to add the type. We want to specify what type of style sheet it is, so it's going to be a text/CSS. And lastly we're going to give it an href, so href equals, and we're going to call this one styling.css. Alright, let's close off that tag and let's go ahead and work on our CSS. So the first thing is first is we have an H1, and that is a color blue in size 16 point. So what we're going to do is we're going to write our selector, so H1. Now we're going to add a curly brace and a closing curly brace. We'll give ourselves some room. First thing we're going to do is we're going to change the font size, so font size 16 point. We also want to change the color, so color is blue. And that looks like it's it. So let's go ahead and work on the paragraph. So the paragraph, we're going to write our selector. It's going to be a P. Then we're going to put the curly brace, give ourselves some room. Now this paragraph is the color green, so color green. Now the font size is 12 point. And that looks like about it for the paragraph. So let's go ahead. Now we have the word everything is italicized, so we can narrow that down with the selector through writing an I. So everything I is going to have this rule. Now we want everything that's italicized to have the color yellow. So we're going to write color, colon, yellow, semicolon, and that's it. Alright, lastly, last but not least, the H2. So H2. And then we're going to write the color, colon, red, in order to specify that the H2 color is going to be red. And that's it. We just styled this website in a matter of minutes or seconds to some people. So let's go ahead and view this. Chrome, preview, and there we go. Now this one was only zoomed up because I zoomed in so it would be easier to view. There we go. Now we have our website. We can zoom in. We can see that we did exactly what we planned on doing. Blue, green, yellow, red, and looks pretty colorful. So let's go ahead into our next lesson where we learn everything about creating identifiers and classes. So see you then.